Hola Scorpio Sun, Leo Moons, welcome to your 2022 Sun Moon reading. If it resonates, consider a personal reading. Just send me an email or a DM so we can set that up. When you view it is when you were meant to see it. It doesn't matter the time of year. Also check out your 2021 Sun Moon predictions in my playlist. First portion of this reading, we'll go over the traits of your Sun Moon combination, lay out the main cards, take a quick look at your 2022. The second portion will be the Vimeo link below, where I will have a deeper interpretation of the cards with clarifiers along with an advice card for 2022. I'll be dividing the year up into 4 separate sectors. So Scorpio Sun, Leo Moons, roll out the red carpet, folks. The queen or the king has arrived. Independent, bold, confident, and regal, you like to shine in the spotlight. You'll always have an audience with your intensity and a flair for the dramatic. However, those same qualities can manifest negativity as arrogant, stubborn, and bossy. You'll always be surrounded with friends because you're warm, magnetic, and generous. You also like to make the world a better place for those friends. You have no problem speaking your mind when it comes to what you believe is right, and are a voice for those who do not have the courage to speak up for themselves. If someone tries to argue your stance, you can be a force and will defend yourself to the end. You're honest, loyal, and genuine, and expect the same from your partner. There is a duality to you when it comes to relationships. You can be very open and uninhibited, but also like to keep your share of secrets. You also expect the same loyalty from your mates and can be possessive and jealous if that is threatened. In work, you step into roles of leadership and get the job done. You work well under pressure, and you're willing to work hard for those things that you prefer to surround yourself with in life and in your home. So, Holy Spirit, angels, divine guides, universe, can you please provide your truth, your wisdom, your clarity, and your insight for Scorpio Sun, Leo Moons for the year 2022? What do you see? What do they need to know to reach your higher ground, become closer to universe and closer to divine through your messages? Any messages you have will be greatly appreciated, and we thank you. Scorpio Sun, Leo Moons, what do you see? What do they need to know? What do you see for January, February, March for Scorpio Sun, Leo Moons? We have the 9 of Cups in the reversed. Also, my playlist, what is your ideal career based on your midheaven? What is your compatibility with your partner's sun sign? You will need to dig around for those. We have the 7 of Pentacles in reverse for April, May, June. Check me out on Facebook, Instagram, and TikTok. Okay. July, August, September, we have the Knight of Pentacles in the reversed. Like, share, subscribe, and or donate. And we end on the Empress card in the upright. Okay, some of you could be having become pregnant by the end of the year or towards the end of the year. Become a mother or get somebody else, the mother of your child, pregnant. Well, I guess that's kind of repetitive, isn't it? Okay, so 9 of Cups is in the reversed in regards to the beginning of the year. Be aware of your expectations. I think that you have an expectation rolling into the year to have larger than life things happening. I'm not going to lie, I feel like your ego is going to get the best of you. I feel as though you are going to be putting your agenda and your things before other people. So be really careful about that. Again, I feel like you're setting this really, really high bar, and I think you are expecting an outcome where there's going to be tons of stuff coming your way, okay? Always be careful of that, because to me, I feel like if you do that, you have very high expectations. You have very expectant outcomes. You're setting yourself up for disappointment, okay? So just lower the bar a little bit. I think it's a little bit over the top. I think you're being a little too overconfident to the point of almost cocky. And I mean, I'm saying that in the nicest way. That's all. That's what I'm here for, okay? To kind of let you know so you're kind of prepared for it. Because what I see in April, May, June with this 7 of Pentacles is that things aren't turning out quite as you expected them to. So it's pretty much what I said, you know, setting yourself up for disappointment. I think you put a lot of energy into something, a lot of expectations into something, and nothing is really becoming of it. And actually at this point is just becoming, you know, you're getting a little weary because of it. So you make the decision to just stop. stop putting into this. It's not turning out the way that you wanted to. It's not benefiting you like you thought it was going to. And I think that's where, you kind of draw the line right there. So that's what I have for the beginning of the year. Now, this Knight of Pentacles in reversed is for your July, August, and September. I really want you to be careful with your finances. I mean, I know this is a crazy reading, but I feel as though you're going to become very loose with the purse strings. And I feel as though you're going to be making purchases that are extravagant, that you don't necessarily can afford. I feel as though you aren't going to be attending to your, balancing your checkbook as well as you should be, things in that regard. I feel as though, and I think you're avoiding doing that. It's almost like, I don't want to look at what my bank balance is. I just want this and I want it now. And you're kind of like following through with that, but I think you're going to find out that that's going to kind of kick you in the butt. So again, be really careful about that. This is kind of a choppy reading. That's why I'm like, Now, so the Emperor's card here is when I said some of you might be pregnant or might get somebody pregnant. But I really feel like this is going to be your peak towards the end of the year. You're going to be feeling super creative. I mean, the Empress card isn't just the birth of a child. She can be a birth of creativity. I mean, you're just going to be bursting at the seams, with ideas and ways to make things grow. It's interesting because at the end of the year, it's very different from the beginning of the year. So you might have actually learned something at the beginning of the year, and through the year, you kind of tweak it and figure it out. Because at the end of the year, I feel it's like everything you touch happens. It's like the Midas touch in terms of growth and abundance and everything else. Everything in your environment is going to be very comfortable. It's going to be very nurturing. It's going to be almost luxurious, I feel. I love that she's like, I feel like you're sitting on this just gorgeous like couch, and you have like these silken covers or whatever like behind you. I mean, you're really gonna have come into your own right at the end of the year. All right, so that's what I'm kind of getting. I mean, don't let this be alarming. I get people that are like, oh my God, I don't kind of get that from this, because I feel like I always say that I'm reading the energies as they are at this present time, how they're most likely to move forward without intervention. You coming in and seeing the reading is intervening, and then you're going to act differently moving forward, I would think. So it's kind of like, a heads up, and when you come upon it, you'll know. So that's what I have. If it resonates, consider a personal reading, of course. Send me an email or a DM. But next, I'm going to be going to the VIMEO reading and pulling these cards for a deeper interpretation. I'll also be pulling a card of advice for 2022. So I will see you in the VIMEO reading. Scorpio Sun, Leo Moons. Best of luck to you in 2022. Adios from Veronica Garnett. Bye.